to his left. Milan, shot, stopped by Harris. Big rebound. Stetcher finds, fires, scores! 16 years old, and that might be the biggest goal as a member of the Vees, as Stetcher opens the playoffs on a big rebound from Harris.
3:14, the time of that goal. Stetcher picks up a rebound. Harris made the first stop, but he couldn't stop that one. Stetcher with a great shot over the blocker, over the stick side shoulder of the goaltender.
An even strength goal should be Stetcher from Milan and O'Donnell. It was O'Donnell moving to Milan. His shot stopped. Stetcher dragged it away from a defender and tucked it in. 1-0 Vees. Will backhand it out to center, and that trickles all the way down to the Mills line. Mueller back in on the left side, drops in the slot, missing a pass is DeVries. Loic can't find it. DeVries has it to the slot. It's in his skates, and they score. Jamming it in on the short side is Mueller. And taking a whack was DeVries after the whistle from Johnson, as the Mills find a loose puck in the skates of one of their forwards and tuck it in.
24 seconds into the penalty, and the Vees defense got it all caught up in their skates. And it was just picked out, and Mueller just picked it out from amongst about 6 legs.
Mills, and now Bennick will come in and help him. Derek Johnson pulls it free, high slot, shot, just wide of the mark. McMillan's got the rebound behind the net. Cutting away from Buckingham, he's stripped by Smutek, who came in, and he'll play to center for Burgart, one-on-one against Johnson. Burgart throws it to the slot. Stetcher takes it away and now cuts up ice. The 16-year-old has the lone Vees goal and gets a heavy hit from Burgart, who's going to be called here. And now Johnson comes in. McMillan does and hits his man. And we've got a melee in front of the box, and landing a punch was Orser in the pile. And I don't know if that went detected or not, but we've got a big melee right in front of the officials' booth now, with bodies lying on top of each other. Milan at the bottom of pile, and I think we're going to see a bunch of coincidentals, but Orser got away with a sucker punch on one man there. The original penalty was going to Burgart for his hit on Stetcher. I think he might have slid the knee out.
Who's that one in the box?
Johnson for the Vees came in. He was one of the... And I think we're just going to... out of the reach of Logan Johnson. Mills get it back to center. There's Stetcher crossing center, floating one in, and he took a whack on the back of the ankle from a Millionaires player, and that went undetected as well. A blatant slash right on the back of the leg of Stetcher, and now some pushing and shoving as Stetcher is tied up with a man. That's Blessing. And this is exactly what the Millionaires want to do, Al. They've got under the Vees' skin, and they're getting away without getting called on some of the stuff.
Yeah, but you know what? They don't want to get into this. They don't want to wake up the Vees right now. I don't know why they would get into this kind of...
They'll chip it in deep. Beaulieu is back to get it. Bumped by DeVries on the end wall. Beaulieu got the best of the collision and now swings it around to the left winger, Bennick. Rubbed out at center ice, he lost the puck. Ruda carries in. Center, shot DeVries, stopped by Rumpel, who caught that one with his left shoulder. Now Ruda runs a man in the Vees crease, and I think the Vees might end up on the power play as a result of that.
Definitely, he's definitely called a penalty here.
So the Vees now just have to not take that retaliation one, as we've got a few pairs of players separated and chatting with each other.
It's a Millionaire going to the box.
It'll be Ruda. And the Vees second, cruising down the left side. Gains the line, plays to his right. Holka centering, Milan, it's loose, they score! James Polk tucked it in on a play where that was bouncing loose behind Harris and was lying in the blue paint. No one to beat for Polk. He touches it in, and the Vees up 2-1. A power play goal at the 8:23 mark of period 2.
Well, if you count that 4-minute penalty as two-minute minors, the Vees are now 1 for 4 on the power play.
And I think that's what you would call it. It's a double minor. That means Dan LeClaire is our power play winner for Save on Foods. And another $10 donated by Tim Hortons. Mills have the rebound in the right corner. The Vees steal and play it out to center. Here's O'Donnell, 3-on-2. Nice drop pass. Here's a chance down the left. McMillan centering shot. They score! Oh, what an effort from Miles McCauley, I believe, to fight through a stick check and put that home.
Had a nice play by McMillan to get that puck to him.
Time of the goal, 18:01. McCauley's had a good season series against the Millionaires as well. The late season pickup gets his first postseason goal, making it a 3-1 Vees lead. McMillan will get 1 assist. We'll wait on the other. I think it was O'Donnell as the Vees made a line change and put that unit together for the first.
In this hockey game, we'll have to find out. They've done a great job of hitting, and you just don't want to play against a team like that by the time you get to the 3rd or 4th game.
McMillan wins a draw. Bennick alone in front, forehand, scores! Joey Bennick!
Minutes, 58 seconds of the 3rd period. The Vees take the 4-1 lead. Joey Bennick's not going to miss very often from there. Did he get did that come from the draw?
Right from McMillan on the face-off. And you cannot leave Joey Bennick alone in front. That has to be a missed assignment from the Mills. They will not be happy about it, as Bennick was just lined up above the hash mark, or maybe even 900 last year against Merritt. Here's a loose puck, and they score. Polk second. It bounced off Holka right to him.
That will be a power play goal.
And that means Lisa Peck's a winner for our Save on Foods power play contest. It also means $50 from Tim Hortons to the South Okanagan Women in Need Society. 10 for each Vees goal tonight. They are up by 4 with 8:07 remaining in the 3rd. The time of that goal, 11:53. Polk will get credit. It hit Holka and came right to him. And it was Lalezja's point shot that hit Holka.
His 2nd goal of the night.
And White and Ruda on the end wall, slides it up the wing where Milan holds and sends it back down low. And in a bit of pain is the forward O'Donnell. Ruda is going to grab him, and we're going to have a fight here. O'Donnell and Ruda. Ruda lands a couple rights. O'Donnell as well, and he takes Ruda down to the deck. That is Brendan O'Donnell's first fight as a member of the Vees.
Well, I think he had to protect himself there, no question about it. Fought a pretty big guy.
He'll head to the bench. He had some teeth nearly knocked out earlier this season with a high stick, and he'll get the early shower. High fives, and that gave the Vees bench a big lift when the league's leading power play goal scorer goes out and scraps. You're not intimidated by the other team, are you?
We're watching it now on the replay, and wasn't too much of a fight, but O'Donnell's a pretty strong kid. He did get 1 punch in there.
More of Ruda's game, I believe, but O'Donnell said, hey, if you're going to play dirty, I'm not afraid. Drops, and now will play to center ice. Stealing a puck away is Flukov. He'll get it to center where Mark Hall bats one to the Mills line, and Rigby took a stick in the face.
Did he ever?
Polk is going to bump into his man. And that stick right up high on Rigby and banging his stick on the bench. A Mills forward, I don't know what that's about. Certainly not classy. And now some pushing and shoving, and on top of a man is Chris Blessing in front of the Mills bench.
I can't believe the referee never seen that one. There was a cross check right to the face. And down he went. And no call. Now he's going to make some calls.
Rigby's down on one knee chatting with the Quesnel bench. He looks like he's going to be all right, but he's saying, hey, if you're tough enough to bang your stick on the boards after I get sticked in the face, let's see if you're tough enough to fight me.
Rigby's going to be all right. But he took a shot in the face there.
He's going to be fine. The 16-year-old's one of the toughest guys. Reminds me of a young Logan Johnston.
Yeah, he does.
By Buckingham as he played it for Beaulieu. They've got Banner out up front. And he'll carry that on the left wall as he's bumped. Loic out there as well. He's sent to the deck. And now Mountain leans on Albie, and he'll get some help from Beaulieu, who knocked the puck loose. 8 seconds left. Derek Johnson will back in behind his own net. The Vees are going to win game 1. Johnson's long shot all the way down the ice. He gives a chop on Albie. There's the buzzer. The final score, 5-1. And the Vees will win game 1. And they do so in decisive fashion, a 4-goal margin. It didn't come early, but it did come in terms of that goal scoring from the Vees, Al.
Well, you knew it was going to come sooner or later. They just kept pounding that Quesnel team with the body, and creating chances for themselves and not allowing Quesnel to get anything organized after the first period at a 5-1 lead. About what we expected.
We'll take a break and return. On the other side, our post-game show presented by Parker Chrysler. The Vees have the first win of the BCHL's postseason while the rest of the league waits for tomorrow. The Vees have a 1-0 edge on the Quesnel Millionaires. 5-1 your final, the post-game show live from the Valley First Vault next on Easy Rock.